Did you enjoy the movie tonight?
I did. I thought that it told wonderful stories, and some of them were very similar, but there was a lot of differences too. And I thought that the interconnection of all the lives and the stories in a single day really made the sum greater than the individual parts.
Can I ask you both, are you planning to see other films with Filmfest DC, and what might they be in the coming 10 or 12 days?
I saw Farewell last night. I'm planning to see a Romanian film on Monday night. I might see the Turkish film Pandora's Box tomorrow, and I'll just fit in as many films as I can the upcoming week.
We're here with Micha Lewinsky, and he is the director of the movie Will You Marry Us? You were not just director, but you're also co-writer. That's correct?
Yeah, I started as a writer. Before I directed, like the last couple of years, I was mainly working as a screenwriter. So this is my second film now that I also directed after. But I haven't done that alone. I co-wrote it together with one of my best friends.
Oh, how fun. And as co-writer, do you feel that there's a particular character in there that the audience would sympathize with?
Yeah, well, I always try to kind of give every character something you may like, or may also the bad characters.
So, speaking of the characters, I understand that your cast was perfect for their roles. How did you go about selecting the major players?
It was a long process of the casting. I tried to find actors who are very good, but also unknown, which is difficult in Switzerland because it's so small. You normally know everybody, but we found at least the main character, the Halhubi. She only played theatre. She acted on stage, and hasn't done a film before. And she is a very good cast, I think, for that part.
It seems like that this movie probably was a lot of fun to make. What do you feel as a filmmaker how are you rewarded by making films?
I mean, making the film is really a lot of fun, and is the reward. It's a very nice thing to work with people, and when you work as a screenwriter, which is kind of hard and sometimes lonely work, it's very nice to have this work.
We're now here with Oriana Schrage. She is the actress in Will You Marry Us? Oriana, thank you for joining us today. So my first question for you is, who are you in this movie? Who do you play in this movie?
I'm the character that the people love to hate, actually. So I'm the bad guy. I play this German actress coming to Switzerland to where her fiancé lives. And you have to know that the Swiss people, they don't like the Germans at all. And so she's that sassy, glamorous star coming to this tiny place and being really... well, she's not mean. I loved her, but she's the bad guy. Yeah.
So would you say that the audience wouldn't be extremely sympathetic towards her?
I know, I thought so, but no. They're like, when there's a scene when I go off back to Germany, and my friends told me that in the movies people go like, finally, she's gone. And so, but it's supposed to be like this, so it's okay.
From what I understand, the character is not written to be the smartest character, and as you were saying, not exactly well liked. Do you often take roles that have that kind of twist on it?
Yeah, I think that it's interesting to have a certain to play a character which is not like, which is more like maybe mean, or has some things that you personally wouldn't live if you were in real life. And so I think it's really important, if you play such a character, not to play her stupid, or not to like her, but to like her. And I enjoy doing comedy as long as it's not like we're being funny, you know, if it has a certain sadness in it. So I think that's important, and not to make fun of the characters. Yeah.
So how did you like the film Will You Marry Us?
I enjoyed it quite a bit. Actually, I came because I am Swiss.
Do you come to Filmfest DC every year?
Oh, yes, yeah. And I have a complaint because they do everything in 10 days. How could you possibly see, as many movies as I would like to go 3 times a day if I could.
We're talking now with Patxi Amezcua, the director of 25 Carats. Patxi, thank you for joining us today. We also have Matthew, who will be translating. Hi. So, can you tell me first a little bit about what 25 Carats is about?
Bueno, es un thriller policíaco y.
Well, it's a thriller, a police thriller.
Y es una película de policías, ladrones.
It's a movie about policemen and thieves, but then it's also a movie where certain characters try to get out of the life that they're leading, which is a life of being delinquents and such, but they want to get out of that and change their lives. But to be able to do that, they need to kind of make a big change, try to come up with some money, and then change their life in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand that this was filmed in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Barcelona, but it shows the darker side of the human. How do you feel that scene, that city, enhanced that narrative?
Bueno, la verdad es que
the truth is that Barcelona is a really beautiful city, very luminous city. And then, you know, if you've seen Woody Allen's picture, Vicky Cristina Barcelona, you know, you see a touristic Barcelona. You know, you see a beautiful Barcelona. But what I wanted to see was exactly the opposite. I went to to different places that are, you know, really places that gave me the right scene that I needed to make my film.
So, Kay and Abel, they're a petty crook and a car thief. Mm-hmm. Do you feel by the end of the film that the audience sympathizes with them?
Sí, bueno, eso es una de las claves.
That's one of the keys throughout the film, that you have to be able to make the audience feel that sympathy and warmth for those characters, so that they follow them on their trajectory, and then, you know, at the end they want to be with them and, you know, see them suffer and enjoy when those people enjoy, those characters enjoy. And, you know, of course there are big negative elements. You know, people, you know, is interested, has sympathy, and so I really had to work the script to be able to get that.
As a filmmaker and a person, how do you feel that you're rewarded by making films?
Bueno,
the fundamental thing is, you know, the audience's response. You know, when you carry out any artistic activity, you know, you want that your public, you want your audience to enjoy it and react positively. You know, I enjoy seeing people leaving the theater having enjoyed the movie. You know, if you get that, if you accomplish that, then, you know, you've made a good film. You've done a good job.